Hello and welcome to HAREM HENSHIN HERO. I'm Lynx, and I guess Hiroto is back to usual. Maybe. We'll see. Oh, damn, I feel like shite today.
I'll bet. Your phone's been blowing up with messages all morning. Better drag yourself over to the lab ASAP.
Huh? Alright, got it. New Miss Hall heart-to-heart event available. Let's go.
Let's go. Let's go.
But before that, head out. Hongo Labs. Talk to Hikaru. Enhancements of any type. No, body barrier 2 was the last one, and there doesn't seem to be anything new. Backroom. Am I going to purchase hyperdrives? No. I'm fine with not doing that. Hongo Labs. You know what? Why not hook up again? Yeah, let's have a date. Wonder if Hikaru's up to be up for some alone time. She might be. Well, Hiroto was still a bit apprehensive about being in Hayato's room when he saw Hikaru. He just couldn't resist being with her there. And so they started kissing, as always.
A few kisses later.
But then they heard the door and Hiroto froze in place.
Oh shit.
But before he could do anything, Hikaru held her hand out to him, whispering, No, don't stop. No, just let me handle it. Confused, he watched as Hikaru leaned forward across Hayato's desk, facing her upper body through the wall to the front side of the lab. Hayato was over in the corner of the room unpacking some bags he'd brought while out shopping. Upon noticing her face through the wall, he glanced over his shoulder at her.
Why are you in my room?
I was just bored, that's all. I needed a change of scenery, and it's either your room or the bathroom.
Hayato shook his head but turned back to unpacking the bags. While he didn't exactly approve of Hikaru potentially snooping around in his room while he was out, he wasn't exactly bothered by it. After all, being a hologram, she was stuck inside the lab 24/7, so it stood to reason she tried to occupy herself with something.
What do you buy today, Hayato?
Mostly just some groceries, plus a few batteries and circuits for a project I'm working on.
That sounds fun. Oh,
Hayato suddenly wheeled around to face her.
What is it?
Hiroto held his hand to his face to keep himself from bursting out laughing. Hikaru meanwhile cleared her throat and started fussing around with her hair.
No, nothing. I just thought of a really fun idea for a new hairstyle.
Exhaling, Hayato moved over to the workbench in the corner of the room, unpacking the batteries and placing them into one of the drawers.
Now that you mention it.
Huh?
I've been going through some of the code for your system, and I think I might have found something I can work on to try and let you change your hair.
Technically, you've already found that. Are the scenes mixed up a little bit? Or could it be that I should have triggered this event earlier and not now? Because she technically changed her hair color already. Anyway, that's really amazing! Hayato smiled, hiding from Hikaru, as she was now neither she nor Hayato were able to do much about changing her appearance. She didn't want to try new hairstyles and outfits, but Hayato still had a long way to go to figuring out how her hologram system worked before he'd be able to allow her to tweak those settings. While ordinarily he would have brushed off such a thing as superfluous and low priority, he felt for Hikaru being stuck inside the lab truly.
Actually, now that we're on the subject, yes, I forgot something to help with that. I'll be back in a few minutes.
Oh, okay.
As Hayato began to wheel away towards the front door, Hikaru breathed a sigh of relief. She faced her rapid body back through the wall, standing up and turning around to face Hiroto, poking a finger into his chest and kissing him. And of course, the hologram girl beamed and rose up onto her tippy toes in response to the compliment. Of that being the keys.
Also, maybe when Hayato figures out how to let me change my clothes, I can let you see me properly.
Yeah. Nothing new. Backroom. Talk. Nothing new. Okay. Let's go to the Haven Mall then. I think I have tiger wraps, right? Yeah. But I don't have that box. Oh no, I did have the strip striker. I think I had this. I bought these. Wait, strip strikers. Let me see. Did I? Yeah, strips. Sorry for the yawn. Strip striker shirt. I bought this. Lord Leon Musk. I can afford it. Boom. And that was what? Increase attack by 10. Nice. Heart to heart. Hikaru. Nope. Heart to heart. Hampton Miss. Nope. Heart to heart. Hayato. Nope. Heart to heart. Mrs. Holt. I mean, shit. I'm probably gonna regret this, but guess I'll check in with her. Miss Holt orders Hiroto to do a thorough sweep of the halls, and she watches over him the entire time, pointing out even the tiniest little missed spots.
I still see specks of dust in the corner.
With his back turned, Hiroto rolls his eyes. We've seen this scene. But make sure to turn around to give her a peppy smile and salute. I'm on it, ma'am.
Well, hurry up. Then, my office still needs cleaning.
Shh, she's a goddamn slave driver. Just punch her and leave.
For the briefest moments, Hiroto considers following Hazir's advice, but of course that's far too extreme and he simply does what he's told. Once the halls are finished being swept, Miss Holt leads Hiroto back to her office and begins ordering him to clean it thoroughly. It's a painfully involved process and he must move every filling cabinet. We've read this scene. Drawer, table, chairs, shelf, etc. to sweep, vacuum and wipe up every single inch of wall and floor. Meanwhile, Miss Holt watches this entire time, arms crossed, face locked in her signature glare. For Matt, as she looked inside, she was enjoying herself just a bit. Watching her, while she hadn't been able to justify punishing him as much as she wanted to as payback for all the shit he's done back as a student, she was very much enjoying making him do an obnoxious amount of labor. And how nice it was to see him simply smile and take it and do whatever she said, no matter how unreasonable it was. Of course, she knew that deep down he was hating every second of it, and that just made it all the sweeter, as she suspected he would eventually snap and reveal his true punk-ass troublematic self.
Make sure you go through all of my books and remove the dust.
Alright,
from every single page, unfold the corners and arrange them in alphabetical order by author.
What, is she freaking serious?
Kill her.
Greeting his teeth, Hiroto painfully holds his thumb up with a smile. You get it, ma'am! After what seemed like ages, Hiroto finally finishes going through the books on her shelf and is then directed to her desk. As he gets to work dusting off her computer and wiping down every pen and stapler, his eyes glance over to a photograph of the corner of the desk. Miss Holt was in it, wearing a nice sundress. She seemed to be with who Hiroto assumed was her husband, as well as two little girls, presumably her daughters. Oh hey, I didn't know you were married. Miss Holt's eyes snap wide open as she realizes she's seen the photo. She carries over to her desk and snaps it up, tucking it into her pocket. Oh, guess that ain't too surprising with how pretty you are.
Don't hit on me.
Yeah, sorry.
Hirota awkwardly goes back to clean her desk, all while Miss Holt stands there, staring out the window.
I'm not.
Huh?
I'm not married. Not anymore anyway. So don't think you got me to cheat earlier when we kissed. I'm not some piece of shit who'll betray my partner like that.
No, I was thinking of it like that.
Maybe if you weren't such a biatch, your husband wouldn't have dumped your ass.
To his surprise, Hirota catches what looks like genuine sadness on Holt's face, for she's very quick to put her regular stern expression back on.
It's fine. I don't need scum in my life. No one does.
Yeah, I guess that's true, huh?
Huh. Don't talk like that doesn't include you, Hano. We both know what you really like. Regardless of how you're trying to act now.
Ouch. Miss Holt sighs, rubbing her head.
Just finish up the desk and then you can leave. You've done enough work for today.
Yes, Mom. We've seen this scene. Huh. Weird. Hazard? Nope. Helping hand. Alright, so we did Help Me Too. Handiwork 6 it is. Alright, off to work. Hiroto is tasked with repairing the fencing on one of the mall parking lot. I feel like shite. I shouldn't have taken this stupid job. When it's time to get to work, minigame, we know. We know how it works. Boom, 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 drop nails, 20 feet. Ooh, 40 bucks. The project is a lot bigger than the client told him, and his body aching the entire time doesn't help. He throws down some of his tools and wanders over to sit against the nearby wall.
What the hell was I thinking doing this shit?
Do me a favor and don't run your mouth, alright? Not in the mood to hear you give me more shite. Sorry, that wasn't cool of me.
I'm a big bird, I'll live.
Hiroto runs a hand through his hair. There is still a considerable amount of fencing left to do. Be really shitty of me to leave now, right?
Not to me, but to you, yeah, probably.
No, I gotta do it. I already said I would. He pushed himself back up to his feet and returns to the job.
So, no stories about you breaking these fences while you were selling heroin or freaking the mayor's wife or something?
Huh? We have a mayor? Who knows? Hostage Rescue 2. Client needs to be rescued from the Hellion threat. Okay. Hold on. Does it require me to save? I don't know. Let's find out. Okay, I did not. I mean, I say I did not expect this, but clearly I saved the game beforehand. Okay, let's throw fireball at this guy. Let's throw another one. Let's heat up, why not? Aegis. And sure, defense breaker. That's it. And now we will throw another heat ball and fireball. I mean by that, of course, water, icicle blast. Beautifully done. Finish, because fire will not help me here. Venom, arrow, finish it with a knuckle. Why not? Knuckle drive has been found. Is there really no way for me to keep the heavenly mode on all the time? Do I need to constantly... That's not what I wanted to do. Icicle! And... heat up. And another icicle. And drop a spear. Beautifully done. Hit run. Or hit dash, I'm not sure. I think I started here and went here. Oh, dragon breath. Wait. Dragon breath. So beautiful. What a beautiful attack it was. Come on, game. Why do I only get the fire attacks? Arrows. Okay, so a path was hidden to the green stone. And I got Spear Hyperdrive. Spear is good. Spear is good. I have so many hyperdrives. Like I over... Hello. I over collected them. Sort of. Oh, hurricane mode chip. Oh boy, fireball though. Venom, arrows, icicle. Oh. Well, in a way, I did not expect the icicle to be able to do that so easily. I might need to go back. Fireball. And that's it. Actually, maybe on the bowman I could have used the icicle. Thought so. Heh. $15 found. Oh, okay. The end of the mission. Got it. Okay, so I need to go back and do that jump. It was here. Woo! What do we have? Housekeeper apron. Damn. Let's see what's the... What does the housekeeper apron do? Butterfly... Oh, there it is. Max health by 25 up. Damn! Okay. Someone please help me! Never fear, Hyperhawk is here! Ugh. A goat? A goat? What? Ooh. Someone seems to be very resistant. Alright, that works pretty well. I did buy some stuff to increase the power of my sword, so yeah. Axe. Fireball. Venom. Elemental booster. Even though this will not work now for me. Arrows. Still a win. $50. Woo! After defeating the Hellions, Hiroto rushes over to the hostage. Hey, you doing okay? Cameron. Thanks. Anytime. There's somebody else around here, is there? Not really know why. Please don't tell anyone about this. I'll kiss you. For your help. After promising to keep her little thank you a secret, Hyperhawk flies her back home to safety. Alright, nice. Also, I feel like it's been a moment since we've been to Harmonia. Hook up. She's cute, but she has interests that I'm definitely not into. She's fat, so no thanks. Ooh, the glasses stay on 25. Good evening, I'd use a little assistance in the rear if you catch my drift. Serious inquiries only. You okay? I'm in. Hiroto arrived at a quaint little apartment building, flying straight up to the top floor. He found the door on number he'd been given and knocked. A moment later, he opened to reveal a bespectacled lady. Oh, I didn't think you'd get here so soon. Feel free to come in and relax. Would you like a drink? She was a real classy babe. Her black hair done up in a bun, dressed like she was about to head to the office, work skirt and everything, a sexy secretary in the flesh. Not something you'd see in Poland. Sure, I'll take anything. She nodded, heading off to the kitchen to get some tea started. Other than the kick back, Hiroto looked around the place. Pretty humble home for someone who looked like she worked hard. And since it was an apartment, she didn't own a backyard. Somehow. Like the background right now on the screen doesn't work with it then. Hey, what do you mean by needing assistance in the rear? Doesn't look like you have a balcony back here. Hiroto. Did you mean moving stuff out of your bedroom or something, miss? The secretary looked up from the boiling kettle, baffled.
It's Iwake. And you'd realize my ad wasn't literal, yes? I would think given the side we were on, you'd realize.
She looked over to catch his blank stare. No, he didn't realize. She sighed, pinching her brow.
Okay, please don't make me say it.
Why can't ya? Be a lot easier for me to lend you a hand if I knew what you wanted. Help me, help you. The woman groaned loudly, hiding her face in her hands.
Oh, I need a back massage.
You could hear a pin drop. Yoke continued to shield her blooming cheeks while Hiroto blinked, blankly processing. Oh!
Yeah, I know it's crass, but...
In the blink of an eye, he was in front of her, resting a hand on her shoulder. Haha, you had just said so, and no... problem. No need for a beauty like you to be ashamed of what she wants.
Beauty?
She is. She cleared her throat.
Well, thank you for understanding. So I take it you don't have a problem with then?
Of course not, in fact. He shut her stove off, the tea still unfinished. I can't wait. Blushing, she gave the forgotten the briefest glance before taking his hand and leading him back to the bedroom.
A few kisses later.
Well, today you're the boss.
Huh? I am?
He nodded, plopping down her bed. Yup, you take the lead. I'll make sure you get all the attention you deserve, however you want it. Technically, she wanted a massage, but yeah. Yoka seemed unsure at first, but slowly she warmed up to the idea and an excited gleam in her eye. Taking his offer, she approached with a sway in her hips.
A few kisses later.
Hey, would you wanna be my girl? Or something? She almost hadn't heard him amidst her feverish cries, but when she realized what he said, she froze in mid-bounce. She'd froze in a place.
Wait, stop.
Shit, sorry, did I say something wrong? He was ready to beg for forgiveness. His face close to hers. A sheepish blush on her face as well.
On the contrary, I think you've been saying all the right things. Did you mean it?
Of course! Heroes don't lie, haha. She gave him a soft smile that made his heart flutter, but it only lasted a second until that same smile fell.
I appreciate the offer, but I can do that truly.
Why not?
It's complicated. Just rest assured that if I could, I would.
Gotcha. God damn it, rejected. An awkward silence hung between the two, neither able to look each other in the eye, until finally Yoake glanced up at him again.
Still, you're very sweet, so I think I'd like to make the rest of this night special for you.
Works for me. We'll just have to make this moment count then.
A few kisses later.
Phew, that was incredible massage. You know how to make someone feel special.
It's easy when that someone is special. Real Shenya can be my girl. Yoake nodded silently. After a moment, she rolled over to squeeze his hand.
I thought it's unfortunate, but I promise you I'll call if anything changes. Besides...
Wait, what? Still holding his hand, she climbed back atop him and leaned in to press a kiss to his neck.
No one said you have to leave right now,
And she gave Hiroto a massage as well! Let's go! Alright, Henshin time. Episode 6, Downtown Hookhaven Day! Hey, Hiroto! Higa rushes over to Hiroto, giving him a hug before frantically checking his temperature and leading him over to his usual seat.
How are you feeling? Are you still injured? Should you be walking out already?
Yeah, I'm fine, I think. Kinda sore, but other than that... The door to the back room opens just as Hikaru gets Hiroto strapped in for another checkup on his condition.
I told you to take the week off for rest.
You did?
Heh, kinda.
I know you're not exactly the brightest bulb, but even you know that 3 days is not a week. The checkup goes very well. The giant holding Hiroto's torso has naturally patched itself up very well, although it left behind a sizable scar on his back and chest. Hiroto does freak out a bit at the sight, having not noticed it before. Meanwhile, Hayato goes off to the corner to continue working on his latest project. Yeah, I do remember getting hit from behind after fighting Helika. It's everything after that I don't remember. Just waking up this morning is all.
Poor thing.
That's cause you weren't conscious for any of it.
Huh?
You were too zonked out to get up and return to the lab, so I had to bring you back. Course your fat ass is too heavy to haul all the way over, so I had to take control of her body for a bit to do it.
You took over my body! What? Oh, are you talking to Hazard?
Yeah. Ha. I didn't even know you could do that.
Course I can. Hell, if I wanted, I could probably do it permanently.
Oh, Has said he took over my body after I passed out, and that's how he got back to the lab. Guess he's been plotting up until I woke up this morning. Guess he's been piloting up until I woke up this morning.
Wait, really? So that entire time, I was actually talking to...
Virtual girl over here was crying her eyes out while playing nurse for ya.
Oh, you were crying?
Hey, Hazard! Don't tell him of that!
Well, that certainly explains why you were strangely rational and less obnoxious during that time frame.
Ouch.
Ha! Hayato returns to the others and holds out what looks to be a new hyper chip. Here. It's not more powerful than the others, but I haven't found a way to make it stable yet, so you might not be able to use it for a long period of time. Thanks, bro. Obtained hyper mode hyper chip. What? Trying to get your ass handed to you like that again. For better or worse, you're the only one who can use the hyper hand to fight the Hellions. If you end up dying, the rest of us won't be far behind you. No pressure, huh? So, you know who hit me? Was just one of Helika's guys I didn't see? Hayato and Hikaru felt strangely silent and don't respond.
No way, the princess goons are a joke. None of them could have put you out in one hit, even with a cheap shot.
Who was it then? Still, the Kongo duo says nothing.
Shh, they were hush-hush about it when I asked to. They obviously got some kind of surveillance over you in the city. There's no way I had no clue who did it. Grill them, they're hiding something.
Hiroto didn't really want to get accusatory, but he did find it strange how quiet they were being. Hey, okay, Has brought up a good point, I think. You guys have like camera or something that lets you see around the city, right? That's how you can find Hellions and stuff.
Do you guys record that stuff?
How maybe we can look over it and see who? An alarming beep goes off from the computer in the corner and Hayato rushes over to it. We should hear you in a tug downtown.
Shh, how convenient.
Right, I'll take care of it. Hikaru quickly turns towards Hayato.
Wait, should he be fighting again so soon?
He's the only one who can. He is the only one who can. He doesn't give him much of a choice. Hiroto pats Hikaru on the head. Hey, I'll be fine. I'll come right back after, and you can tell me all the stuff you accidentally told Has instead.
Hey.
Hiroto then waves goodbye before heading out the door and blasting off into the sky. He'll be fine. There aren't many Hellions attacking this time. What is it?
Did you go over the surveillance footage from when Hiroto was attacked?
Well,
it was him, wasn't it?
no, that isn't possible. Who? What isn't possible? And so on. Before Hiroto and Hazard can get answers from the Hungos, another Hellion wave approaches downtown. Also, where is my ice princess? God damn it. What?
Hey, there he is! This way, hurry!
They ran away?
Chee, they look like the spoiled ice brass guns. They aren't a threat. Just put them out their misery quickly.
Could it be they are leading me to the ice queen? Princess? Lightning in a bottle. What? Increases damage of thunder drives by 5. Okay.
Hyperhawk! Follow us!
Sounds like they're trying to lead us somewhere.
A joke of trap, probably.
Okay. The end of the mission lies ahead. If you still want to explore the map, do so. I mean, there wasn't really anything to explore here. It's like a kinda straight road with a few turns.
Guys, he's here to hit you up! Hyperhawk is always ready to save the day!
Oh, thanks, guys.
Now you got those jokers drooling over you too.
Hyperhawk observes the area and notices that despite the presence of many Hellions, there doesn't seem to be any real danger present. They don't seem to have caused any damage, nor put any civilians in danger. In fact, many of them are standing on the sidewalks nearby observing the scene, recording everything on their phones, and some are even tossing snacks at the little Hellions. Alright, I'm confused.
Hyperhawk! Please! You gotta help us!
Help you?
Where? Lady Helika was kidnapped!
Huh? He was?
Right. Must be the guy who blindsided you the other day. Please help us, Hyperhawk! Please help us get Lady Helika back home safe! I promise we aren't hurting anybody today! We were just trying to get your attention so we could ask for your help! Chee, why the hell should we he?
Alright. You can count on us.
Don't know why I expected anything different.
The Hellions start hopping around cheering. Any idea where she was taken?
Some of our guys spotted her kidnapper opening a hell zone around here. We just found the entrance to it. That's why we lured you here.
What's a hell zone?
They're tunnels between the mortal world and the seven hells. They're usually how Hellions get to the other worlds, including this one. Takes a while to get one of those bad boys open up, so even if Mr. Cheapshot's been gone a few days, we probably ain't too far behind.
Hell yeah, let's go and get her back then.
You're just going to blindly trust their word? They're Hellions! Very good chance it's a trap.
And I trust them.
Why?
You know, sorta. Vibe with them a bit, I guess.
Related to them on an intellectual level, huh?
These guys, the princess, they don't seem that bad, honestly. I mean, yeah, they're trying to take over the world or whatever, and they definitely put people in danger, but...
You wanna give him a second chance, don't ya?
Ha. Can't say that sounds like a good answer.
I think it's sweet. And a very on brand for Hero too. Plus, if Hero goes after the one who attacked him, we could find out who he really is, right?
Well, sounds like that's 3 people for, and only 1 against, so majority wins, right?
What the? Don't count on me! As for you, punk!
Oh, come on, Haas, don't you wanna get some payback on the guy at least? Come on, come on.
Think I wanna buy him a drink for knocking you out and giving me a few days of peace and quiet?
Well, then let's find him so you can do that.
Damn it!
Fine. Just be careful. Don't let him obliterate you again. Hey, come on, he didn't obliterate me. He cheap shotted me.
Huh. Excuses. Huh. Bet he would have crushed you even in a fair fight.
He would not! I don't know what was the second line. I mean, a hero will never fall to a villain.
Uh-huh. Well, if you're going into one of those hell zones, it's probably going to be dangerous. So make sure to take some time and prepare yourself first, okay?
You got it. What do you mean by... Oh. Hang around with people and so on first. New hazard heart-to-heart available. Alright. So before we go to that zone, let's end the episode and we shall dive in tomorrow. For now, hope you enjoyed, and as always, if you did, consider liking the video. And if you're around, consider subscribing, also super appreciated. And I wish you a fantastic day. I'm out. Bye bye.